Well, okay, welcome. Welcome to my little oh, there we go. Already the first complication. Let's pause that baby. Um Welcome to our little dance party, our little experiment this Saturday night, March 8th, 2025. My name is Jeff Dodge and you are watching our Peasant Revolution Band live stream kind of premiere of the album, and it's a little loose. It's just I wanted to get it out much sooner than we could, but we got it out March 3rd, technically, and it's now available on Spotify, iTunes, Pandora, Bandcamp, whatever your pleasure. It's pretty much out there, and we encourage you to listen to it, and as much as you can, for free, because even if you listen to it 1,000 times, we'll get a little bit of that, so it's always nice. Anyway, I'm gonna do one of these things I do in the other world, and I'm gonna do a little check-in and see how if our audio's coming out. This is one of my favorite little parts. Oh yeah, and I'm sounding exactly. I hate my. It's one that I don't know how many of you work in film, video, music. I know it may seem strange, but I work with my voice a lot, and sometimes I really hate it, and it's that's when I know it's kind of doing its job. But there you go. So to just kind of humble up and show you that I'm not some expert singer, a lot of the background of this album is an inspiration. I will say actually that took place watching great Generation X icon Mike Judd's piece of work, and I highly recommend it in chunks. It's all over the YouTubes. It's called Tales of the Tour Bus, and he has this great funk section where he just lays it out about the history of funk, and starting with James Brown and evolving to Prince eventually. But the George Clinton part caught me, Bootsy, all of it, and before long I fell in love with this album that came out when I was about 3 years old, I think, called Maggot Brain. And I couldn't get it out of my head, and I became obsessed with it for a couple years, mostly because George Clinton had brought this young guitarist named Eddie Hazel into the fold to play on it. And in my mind, the timing of it just seems like there was kind of an experience, a Jimi Hendrix experience, actually, where he took a lot of kind of that funky jazz blues sensibilities with the wah-wah pedal, and he kind of like took off after Jimmy passed away, unfortunately. Great Seattle icon, by that way. Anyway, I can go on with music history like crazy, and I probably will through tonight. So the goal tonight is I think we're going to just kind of break each song down. I have my phone plugged in potentially to take calls and video interactions. Apparently, if you can get video on my phone, I've got a screen set up for that. But that's always one of those potential fun things. So we'll see. We'll see. Google Chat got weird on me, and all sorts of stuff. Well, how much time have I blown already? Are we late? Oh, we're actually 2 minutes ahead of schedule. So I guess I'm reading you the perfunctory. What I was thinking, what could be fun tonight is that we'll do if you're actually going to hang out here, that's wonderful. I'm happy to have you. And if you get bored within 5 seconds, I take no offense. I understand. I might get bored at some point throughout these proceedings, if you can believe that kind of thing. but I'll try and keep caffeinated or lubricated in some form or another, and we shall see. But the idea I was thinking was, why don't we take the new Maggot Brain Peasant Revolution Band tribute album, which is called Mason Jar Brain. I was going to give you guys a little bit of the sausage factory, how it's all made, and I've got kind of the rough demos. And this basically started about a year and a half ago, and I was jogging in the Wilshire Park, headphones, Maggot Brain. I was thinking so much about how George Clinton, what he was saying at that time period, and how much it connected to a lot of what I was seeing in Portland and the world in general. And so yeah, Mason Jar Brain's kind of our contemporary reinterpretation of what George Clinton was saying with Maggot Brain. And we hope kind of musically a little bit of a tribute to that album in particular, and as well as Eddie Hazel. So here we go. I will be checking in on comments when I figure it out. But I was thinking we'll go song by song, wonderful analysis, where I'm just probably going to skip. It's an hour-long album. I was hoping for a 90-minute budget. So if you do want to interact, feel free to chat, make comments, make horrible comments. I've taken a lot of arrows. If it's really gross and mean, we'll delete it and pretend like you didn't exist. We will go to the level of canceling at some point. But generally, I like a good sting every now and then. I get it a lot. So take your best shot. We'll see where it goes. In the meantime, please enjoy the Peasant Revolution Band with all of our guests that made this wonderful appearance happen, this occurrence. I think this is probably our the most amount of guests I've ever had on an album, and that's saying a lot over the years. So very happy with how it turned out for me, and excited to see how it turns out for you. So here we go. Let's take a look at Mason Jar Brain. What I have is demos and the album. And I'm thinking I'm just going to oscillate in case we get into some kind of weird, where liabilities and CD Baby get weird. Maybe we'll go like, I'll show you the song, and then I'll show you how it started. And we'll cut back in, and got anything to say, interact, chat on the lines, and hopefully we'll get some guests in here that participated. So here we go. Thank you for joining us this Saturday night, March 8th. Trench Digger Productions presents to you the Mason Jar Brain Listening Party. Here we go. Song number 1, Mason Jar Brain, and we'll go with the real McCoy. It's dense, it's muddy, and I made it that way. So here you go. Mason Jar Brain. Where is it? Queued up there. All right. This song is called Schoolyard Insane Asylum Black Hole Excursion. Lyrics by David Craig, and if energy is there after it, we'll take a look at all the details. So here we go. Black Hole Excursion, Schoolyard, Insane Asylum, one medley but 2 different songs by David Craig. Here we go.
you gotta get
I stopped it right after you guys started.
We'll just... That was alright. Dumped me, like bumped me off
Oh, did it?
a little bit there. I had to reconnect, but yeah, everything's
The song-
pretty much in there.
I finally found a way to get out. I found a way to not be so proud. Show you what, somehow I'll pick you up. Come, let's go recharge our batteries. Summer is no joke, it's smoking, popping off in the cities. Even though I'm laughing, it's the damn city's got inside of me. Oh, it gets inside of me. It's inside of me. Well, the only thing that I ever did was to show you this. And the only thing you ever said was, why don't you see me?
Well, I finally found.
Well, I finally found. Before I was blind, and now I can see. This damn thing's not me. It's inside me. I hope I found a way to get it free. I finally learned how to take a knee. 'Cause the sunshine be popping off, I finally learned enough. Even though I'm laughing, well, that money house you tapped in. Sunshine still shaking, they got nothing in the tank. Only thing I see is inside of me. The only thing I found, I finally found. I finally found.
Oh yes. Let's take a break on that for a second. Welcome back to the listening party of the Peasant Revolution Band's now 11th album called Mason Jar Brain. This is a tribute to Eddie Hazel, George Clinton, and the Funkadelic, as well, I guess, is your usual tribute to Generation X. I just wanted to let you know that there's a lot of this stuff about podcasters these days, and I hate to let politics interfere with the music, but this Ian Carroll guy, he's hot, he's popular. I had this way before him. Just check the record. I had this look way before him. It's documented in several music videos and all sorts of stuff. So I'm an old man. I just want to be tarnished by the newcomers. So anyway, side note, moving on. That was our second song, entitled, that is a song Curtis Worsley, the Commander. Commander Sonny Boy Curtis Worsley wrote that song, and I kind of had a little bit to polish up with. We're sharing some music credit because, whoever pays for the album gets to share music credit, as we've found out through producers in Hollywood, and Michael Jackson had a lot of commentary about that. It's coming out. Hope you all can hear me. Let's take a look. Am I getting feedback that I'm ignoring? I don't want to be a jerk about that, so let me take a quick look. I'm gonna there we go. There we go. There's that feedback. And nothing on that end, and then anything on this end. I like to take a look and see how many people say I can't hear you. You've dropped audio, which is very frequent. You'd be surprised. There we go. Well, I have 4 people going, which is, I think, 3 of the lines might be me and one of our surprise guests. So enjoy welcoming you to the future, as you'll probably see this after it was recorded live. But tonight we're live March 8th at 2119, I believe, as Nick would say. And we're moving on to song 3. I think what I'm going to do is we're going to play the good ones first, because people have to go to bed, especially us Gen Xers. And I'm going to try and get through it. It's an hour-long album, and I'll try and keep it brief. You heard the 10-minute song followed up by a short song, so I tried to, do that for you, for all of us. Next, we're going to hear the third song. David Craig wrote the first medley, 10-minute, which is really 2 songs, and then Curtis wrote the second song, and now we're going to go into the third song written by David Craig once again. This is a Hawaii-themed song that I believe probably involved one of his partners, Rana, his co-writers and partners in creativity. I would not be surprised. And look at this. We're getting what's this? Okay, we're gonna come in. Let's take a listen to, but after we're all done with all this, we're going to go over the demos if there's an appetite for that, or I'm willing to do that if you are. Here we go. Track number 3, Waikiki, Tipa Punani, and let's see how this comes along. And roll. we go. Here we go. Here we go. Is this camera working? This camera's working. Audio be working. Yes, I'm hearing great things about the audio from our subscribers here. Listen, we're going to have an interview soon, I hope, with when we get to track number 6. But I think it's time that I mention some of the credits here. Let me just double check. Oh, great. That's great. We have a great access point there. Okay. Patrick, to your predecessor, David Craig, if you can hear me right now, I am seeing a little bit of a... well, hey, this might just serve as a great chance to check all of the technology. I'm thinking, let's see if I do this. No, not that. What am I looking for? I'm looking for... Yeah, never mind. What I was seeing is that if you guys can hook up with... If you have your numbers and can send that same Google Meet to each other, I think we can have a great conversation over some of this. And I think that let's do, like, if we can do it pre-track number 6, which is also known as Mason Jar Brain. I'm just realizing that's track number 6. Oh, the magical of this, just randomly, coincidentally releasing it on 3/3/25, which March 3rd, I believe, has to do with all sorts of chaos and fun stuff. Anyways, we are so early in on this, so let's have some more fun. Let's listen to the tracks one by one as they're set up right now. And Aaron, the main track, the main point I wanted to make on this last track, Erin Lane. She's very subdued in the first track of this album. Very heavy in the second track of the album. That second track reminds me a lot of the my lovely wife Jamila is here in the background, so don't think I'm crazy. I'm actually talking to a living human in the background, although I could understand if you think otherwise. And but Erin Lane is we met her through one of your friends, and the whole circle of these experiences also led to Jamila Wilson, who participates in this next track. And so there's a great camaraderie, I have to say, about bringing together such a large influence of peasants to join the Peasant Revolution Band. I've been very honored this year to have so many comrades join us on the trek and offer their talents and experiment with their talents. So Erin Lane, Jamila Wilson, very much along again with Commander Sonny Boy Curtis, us four present a lot of the vocals throughout some of these moving numbers, and the videos will betray that at some point. I was so close. I wanted to release a lot of videos tonight. I promise you this, within another couple months we will have a video for each track, whether you like it or not, and we'll see where it goes from there. So thank you for joining us on this this dance party kind of album listening party thing, I guess is what the kids call it. And we're gonna move on to track, oh my goodness, what track are we on? Tempted by Love. This is the full force. And just to preempt this, my mother threw a little vocals in here just for added effort. But here we go. Tempted by Love, and let's do it. Oh, oh, it's magic. Welcome back. Thank you for hanging in there and doing our live stream record release party of Mason Jar Brain 2025, this March 8th, a fine Saturday, where we don't, let's take it easy and just let's not think about the rest of the world. Unless you're applying it to the tender lyrics that we bring about through Mason Jar Brain. We're hoping to have some interviews coming up soon with some of the participants of Mason Jar Brain. But I'd like to give credit again for Jamila Wilson, and I had a great time singing that. You have... I believe my mom's on some of that, and you also have, of course, the lovely Commander Sonny Boy Curtis doing the more baritone sections, and Aaron Lane popping in there, doing the higher stuff that register I can't reach. But I try to anyways, and I understand if you're annoyed by that. I get annoyed by it, to be honest. Let's go and take a look. We are going to move on to the next chapter of this, which is the title track, and it would be Oh, no. No, we got one more. We got a little... The next track here, I realized, track number 5 is known as I Gotta Go, Bob McAdoo. Bob McAdoo was a great ABA and eventually NBA player. And this track really doesn't have... I don't think the words have that much to do with them. But it's one of these jamming things that a good friend of the family, Mr. Clint Sargent, a regular with Trench Digger Productions, and a close friend with one of our other associates, Lint Chocolate. Mr. Clint Sargent and Lint Chocolate have a very close bond with Trench Digger that I would never want to divulge too much about that bond, but they are blood brothers about supporting what we do here. And he donated some very interesting songwriting construct in this song. We switched roles in the moments of the recording studio, and he jumped over onto lead wah guitar, give you that Eddie Hazel texture, and then I jumped over to piano, and the rest is history. So let's take a look at, and then of course Jamila Wilson and Aaron Lane joining me on vocals for what is known as no sound now. Oh, that's great. Wonderful. Hang on a second here. We'll be right back after I Gotta Go.
Don't you
Oh, it's been so long. Oh, it's been so long. Oh, it's been so long. Too long. Too long. Since the voices of the people, the working hands sang strong. The working hands. Now hear the echoes rise from factories to the streets. Now hear the echoes rise. Where the real fight begins and the struggles repeat. For the real fight, for the broken, the jobs pay is closed. For the broken, locking generations into slums. Our hopes are stuck. But the way out isn't just a memory show. But the way out it's the power of those working. It's time to let us glow. It's the power of those working. No more elite steering dreams off course. No more elite steering. We don't need token faces or laws that don't believe. It's about cheap homes and healthcare. It's about cheap homes. Stripping movement from big tech. Net the people who are talking serious. From the ground, from the sweat-stained earth. Women's in the noise giving new birth. Left with the weight, the moral fight to stand. Not professors who live without but the people who demand. We build the future. From California. And the voices from every corner of the land. Not for the few, but for the many indeed. But just for justice. But just for
Check, check, check. Oh, there we are. We are hot. Okay, that was the title track, Mason Jar Brain, if you're still with us and following along. My second cousin Patrick, who is instrumental in putting this project together, as well as the cover art. He had a great role in this song. I'm just trying to figure out how we can capture him in the same window. What was I gonna do? I was gonna do. Let's see. I need the phone to come along. We're gonna do something here. We might lose the stream, but I am confident we can get it back. Is that there we are. And then let's see if I can get oh yes, the concept was screen window capture would be the window I see. There it is. I have it. And now we just need to shrink it. See, the problem with how we do things here in this world is once you go crazy on the old OBS here, it is freeware, shareware. Well, there's you pay for a license when you get into it, which is a great license. They're very fair, very equitable, but they make it so tempting with everything they offer. There's a little clunkiness when you try to pull this stuff off live. And to be honest, I don't think there's any platform that isn't that way. So here we go. We're going to try and pull something off live here. And we are transitioning. And how does this look? Can you hear me, Cleveland? Cleveland, can you hear me? And Patrick, can you hear me?
Yes, I can still hear you.
I feel like we're messed up with the eye contact. Let me correct that. Hang on just a second. I'm going to do a little thing here. Since we're getting along with this. And
let me face the camera.
Well, you can keep looking the way you were, because I think I got a solution. Yeah. Check. Yeah. Hold still there. Yeah. This is great. This is like it's like Tony Randall and Jack Klugman type stuff. Here we go. Watch this. Dun 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 dun. So there we are. This is a great way to communicate, isn't it? We're about on par here. Oh, we got a thumbs up. Got a thumbs up out there. Oh, by the way, if you got a minute, let me now that we're cooking here, let me check screens and make sure I'm not ignoring all the thousands of people that may be watching us. Do we have thousands? I see 10 on Twitter, and I take it you are not a fan of Twitter.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of what Elon Musk is doing whatsoever. I mean, he talked about free speech, and he's just like censoring people who don't agree with him. Like, I mean, you can't even say the word cisgender on Twitter now.
Really? They removed cis?
Yeah, cisgender is like a neutral, non-judgmental way of referring to people who just happen to, who the majority of people who are not trans, and Elon Musk thought that was a slur, and which it isn't, and he set policy where your tweets get hidden if you use that word in it, cisgender.
But isn't that kind of like ultimately sort of where you know, I don't know about you, Patrick, but I'm, you know, if you're a big fan of Orwell in 1984, that's, you know, it's just sort of a celebration of Orwellianism, you know, and you just have to like learn to. Are you on Goldman's side? Are you on Winston's side? Anyways, to get us back to the point of where we're at with Mason Jar Brain, which is about everything you mentioned, oligarchy in general, right? This is what we're talking about. And I hope we get a moment to. This technology seems to be working, holding great through good old shareware OBS, right? You know, that's the way you do it. I'll just say this to make you think before the next song, on to the next. And we're gonna go over both these songs after it because people are getting what they paid for. We're gonna give them the Cunningham treatment. I budgeted 90 minutes. I'm going to say I have 420 minutes. Okay, that's what I have for tonight. Especially when we go Cunningham and deep conspiracy stuff. So, next song is called Grandpa Fred. Anything you want to say about that?
Well, he's my grandpa as well, I guess. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he is.
I believe he's your great-great-grandpa.
Yeah, something like that. Some number of greats.
Well, he's my grandpa, and I got
I
got my mama, the renowned Kathleen Cunningham, who has participated with Jeff S. Dodge's solo career on a couple albums, and we got her to take some time to sing on this song, as well as Tempted by Love, and or Tempted a Lot. I mean, I always get it mixed up. Tempted by Love, great song. David Craig, wonderful songwriter that really his songwriting really spoke to me and came out on this album. But this next track, Grandpa Fred, is I don't have a lot to say about. As much as I've been doing a lot of transitioning of digital photography of old archival slides and photos and things of that nature, and experimenting with the AI of colorizing, and to bring the reality, to see all this stuff come to life and to feel it with you, a relative, as well as the great Gregory Frederick Heaston does a middle 8/16 bar expression there, doing a little hip hop, but talking about him and I are the grandsons, and so he's our grandpa, and Gregory was named after him apparently. Yeah. So here we go, Grandpa Fred. Let's see what we get, and boom. We are better.
Walk through heck and back again, smile in the end.
to get a bargain. Who your heart is, I beg your pardon. For my French son kissing, almost out of breath like I got a lung missing. Almost died of pneumonia. Didn't have to do with the right third time of the charm. Cherries to the spots and the platform that I grew up on. When I drew upon from a path like Will Tohag, killer, how to drive a truck before my license and never jackknife. Hanging in the cave like that, never select. I hop on stage like I never had a stage fright. They know I am, but the thing ain't right. I'm free range, ain't no cage fight, but the thing ain't right.
I was told I was 7 years old. They said he wasn't with us anymore. Me and my cousin Annie, we just had to see, then shed a tear for our grandma Lenore. See, finally married this old Irish girl, 6 children they brought into our worlds. They lived in Alameda with some amounts to feed ya. Bought a farmhouse, moved the family away. Because the country life with a house and wife was the start of a better way. And that house is still standing with the spirits enchanting. Cause I know my family's here to stay. Well, it don't really matter if you've heard or read. He was our grandpa Fred.
We're back. I don't have Patrick visually, but you can hear me, right?
Yes, I can hear you.
And from what I'm seeing is everyone can hear both of us, it appears. So I'm going to go with that. And going with that, thank you. It is now 2210 p.m. on March 8th, Saturday, 2025. You are hearing a live broadcast from the Alberta Arts District at the wonderful studios of Trench Digger Productions. This beautiful March night of 2025. My lovely second, and what is our relation? You're like
Second cousin.
Is there like a removed thing or any of that
I
stuff?
don't exactly know how that works.
See, that's what always confuses me, the removed part. What leads to that? Like, is it really necessarily... Why would you want to designate part of your family as, like, removed? Well, they're my cousins, but they're removed. Like, what is that? It seems very old Europe to me, but... Anyway.
Yeah, I mean, that's where it all came from, so...
You know, I guess that's a part of where we come from, too. Yeah. So that's the fun in it. Anyways, any commentary you want to make about the last couple songs, especially... well, let's break down what you experienced with Mason Jar Brain, the lead track, which we... Dan Palatichuk, my... old roomie from Monmouth, Oregon, when we were in college. We were roommates our freshman year in the dormitory. And we experienced a lot of what I don't know, you call it art or something, but like we went all out. We shared a lot of our thoughts and creative process. And Dan... I told him I was doing this Mason Jar album concept. I said, like, I don't have time. I'm so busy trying to book all of these illustrious artists, can you write some poetry that's sort of contemporary, and it's right after the LA fires, but some kind of piece that like ties in with what we're going through. For Norman Sylvester, who generously donated his voiceover on this project for that track, and they came up with this poem, and he recited it, and then you come along, Patrick, into all of this, and you take it from there. What did you do? What did you envision with the combining not only with the sound of this track, but the concept of Mason Jar Brain?
Well, I thought that it would be kind of interesting to actually, since we are going down with a literal mason jar kind of thing about this, is to actually like have the sounds of mason jars. And so like together we recorded a bunch of mason jars, and then I
had several like 3 different sizes, correct?
Yeah.
With
And we did
different
4 different sizes of mason jars.
With
and,
different liquid amounts in various phases.
Yeah,
and you sampled this, right?
Yeah, I like broke up all the
painstakingly.
All broken it into all these samples, and then it turned it into a keyboard patch that I could actually play on the keyboard, and then and I ended up realizing actually that a lot of some of the jars actually didn't sound as, they were like a lot more overlap in pitch than I thought, so I ended up only 2 of the different size jars, but then I was able to like have about 2 octaves of mason jar pitch, and then I played along to the Mason Jar Brain song, what you had already had with like the acoustic guitar riff that seemed like kind of thematic of the whole thing. And then,
well, and let's not forget the part of this album with its study of okay, listen, I'm gonna be frank right now. In American history, there once was an anti-Mason party. I don't know anything about it. I'm not going to tell you I do or pretend I do. But I'm just going to say there was a side like that in the early 1800s. And Freemasonry, whatever you want to make of it, it's a thing. It's part of our fabric as a nation. And this is an examination of all of that. And I think where I was coming from with it was the Funkadelic, George Clinton, Eddie Hazel aspect of like, let's because that's what the Funkadelic was doing. I'm a child of the 70s, and they were exploring a lot of that kind of, what are we, not just coming together as a nation, but as a world. What are we all trying to do here, right? So I hope you take it that way. That was a lot of my intention, and that's what this song is. And it was so fun to collaborate with you on it, because it took it to all these different levels to have all the contributions on it and make it be what it was, and available on Spotify, iTunes, for sale, or just to listen for free. Help yourself. We are hoping to have a video for all of these songs out soon. Patrick, I'm thinking no one is calling me. You aren't heading anywhere exactly quick, are you?
Any place to be.
Timelines pressing on you right now, are there?
My family might want to go to sleep at some point, but they might be fine with me continuing to talk. It's kind of up in the air.
Family struggles to sleep when Mason Jar Brain is going live.
Yeah.
Most families do. It's a very tedious situation. So moving it along, let's go check out. That was Grandpa Fred and an exploratory conversation about that. We're going to move on to my lovely Honey's next song, kind of a tribute to Simon and Garfunkel, what I was thinking of America, but Jamila gets on the recorder and flute to help participate in this piece, and Aaron Lane was the only one I could ever think of to sing with me on this. Is a duet, is kind of a...
Oh, the video's back.
Oh, which video? Here we go.
Me on your stream.
Oh, I saw some of it. We're gonna do a little song we call Pelican, and here's how it goes. And let me make sure you're seeing what I think I'm gonna see, cause we're just kind of we're free flowing. Oh yeah, I see you. Oh, you were not. Oh, let's try it again. Oh yeah, you're live now. Say something, Patrick.
Hi. How's it going, guys?
Yeah, I'm seeing that live. Were you stalled for a minute?
Well, it seems like on the stream it's like flickering on and off. Like on my end, it seems like it's getting video, just like I have an indication that I'm sending video to you.
I think the stream on my end says that it tells me what I want to see, which is kind of what I'm thinking about AI these days. There's sort of something skeptical, something suspicious about, there's something very C3PO about AI, if you notice that these days. It's very no, I'm coming back. I'm going on a tangent, Patrick.
Well, on the note of AI,
yeah,
it's whatever it spits out. It's just like the product of the median of all the information that's publicly accessible on the internet. So
yeah, but it's also popular based. It's there's sort of like a 12-year-old level to a junior high. I know what facts and science are, but this is what everyone's talking about, which I'm down with. I kind of love that in a way, and we'll get to that with Flurf if I can keep standing. But here we are, 2,220 minutes. Let's go on to the next song. This song is called Pelican. It is a dedication to my lovely Honey's wonderful mother, Sharon Hart, and she did partake on flute and recorder. And I think in a lot of ways this track is very much a dedication to a wonderful member of the Peasant Revolution Band, Mr. Phil Jefferson. And Jamila could never, fulfill those shoes, of course, but she makes a good argument for it on this track. And I was so pleased to have Aaron Lane come in and do the harmony vocals on this. Here we go. Let's see. Yeah, it looks right. Here we go. And this is called The Pelican.
Fly,
smiling, laughing, living
Back and action. Patrick, can you hear me? Patrick, are you there? Uh-oh. We've lost contact. It appears he is not. Well, okay. Well, let's try this stage of things. Oh, there he is.
Hi.
I hear you now. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, and I'm seeing you now. This is fascinating. We're doing good. We're doing good. OBS. We're actually almost, if I wasn't such an egomaniac, I would like sit lower. But because I am, I have to stand above you and kind of do this kind of a thing.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm not like having any druthers on like whatever like you can get to work is what we do.
Well, it's a dominant orange shirt ape kind of thing, I'm thinking. But yes, what we were listening to was the wonderful a waltz I put forth, and I look forward to if people are surviving to even extending the next chapter of all of this to the demos that led to these tracks. But we're going to move along, and what I was thinking was, what is the next song? The next song is called Flurf. And Flurf is, of course, one of those things that comes about from your generation, I think, right? Or older or younger, I don't know what started it, but the flat earth thing is wild to me.
Yep.
And they call them flurfers.
I had a driver's ed instructor who was a flat earther. Yeah, he challenged the class to disprove flat earth, and he got into a lot of different debates on its subject matter.
I'm not sure that I'm not a flat earther. I'm not sure that I am, but I'm not sure that I'm not. I'm not sure what I am. I'm not even sure if this mustache is real. That's where I am. And that's what Mason Jar Brain is all about. Is like, are you sure who you are? Well, let's have some fun. Let's explore. And so that's what we bring to you. And that's what this track, Flurf, I think is about. And what's fun about it is that our lovely cousin Gregory Frederick Heaston contributed another example of his talents. And he's kind of the main mayonnaise to this track. So here we go. We're going to go with Flurf, a track written about the flat earth, whatever you think about it. Here we go, and let's see.
Get the juices flowing. I see the juices showing. Wind coming through with 2 3s. When I was 4 or 5, I had a Holland's rap for a gun that wasn't Uzi. I play Rambo like Hollywood talk to me. In the movies, now I'm older, I move just like the cool with the boxers, dragon mascot in the BFE 4 program live. Hot wire that damn died. Hot wire that damn died. Systems, damn blocks, squishy pains and the symbolism. And giving me an embolism. Censor my mechanism. Buying a plate needs to quarter the house, yo. Steer clear of the Denver offer of a pro and a soap, bragging close. Like I got it all made, but ain't milking no honey. Melted butter and marmalade, making jars bled. They train and paint jar heads, feather tarred, and you can't wash up some stain. Even when we're all dead, better bet we on target. Other than that, all best when they ain't marching. Angels put some harp in. We still in the marching. Roll out that blood red carpet. I'm Spartacus with carpet. Melted butter and marmalade. Making jars split. They train the pain. I just can't assume. But I'm on to some of that weird stuff that y'all do,
Babylon's burning.
We're back with the wrong window. I'm looking for I think I'm looking for this window. It's not doing no difference. No difference. How about and that window is even worse. I don't have any windows. I got no windows. Listen, I'm just gonna go over to this window. And what is the You're watching the Trench Digger Productions live stream of our music listening record release party, and I think we're just gonna move along. That last song was Tartaria. That has so much explanation to it that I think it's just best to let you listen to it, and that's what we're gonna do. Let's see, we're going over here.
Underneath it all is another path, often unseen in technology. Fading on another reality that we never see. And from mystery, it's really hard to believe.
And we're back. We're back. As you can tell, my lovely wife, Jamila, has concluded her adventure with this. And I'm about to do the same. I don't... And Patrick, you're still here. That's wonderful. Let's go see if I can get you visually. Where was that? What happened there? Let's see if I can pull this off live once again. We did this before. Input capture property. You should be that thing. Maybe I'll do this. I don't know. Well, Patrick, I can't seem to get a visual on you, but I can hear you. Can go ahead and say something. Oh yeah,
yes, I can hear you.
We're definitely getting
something.
We're getting audio of you, no problem. So, I see it. I know what it is. I see it now. It's a window capture thing. I need to get over to the window capture switched on me. Oh, and it's just gonna be one of those things, I think, where we don't get exactly what we were hoping for, but we did get Missy Information is the last song on this this whole conjecture. Do you have anything to say about the album that you think might have been left out yet?
Well, I mean, overall, I did also want to say that what I added to the other part that I added to Mason Jar Brain, besides the jars, which one thing that we did was, I fed both the Atari Punk console and your lead guitar performance into a mixer, and then fed the output of the mixer back into the mixer.
Yes,
and that's how I got that really crazy distorted sound where you get a little bit of the Atari Punk console and a little bit of the guitar and a little bit of just feedback of the electronics.
Which is exactly why I, as a sound engineer, took what you were doing with the gadget I gave with you. Which is known as a synthesizer created from Toolbox Rock, Scott Peterson, down there in Coos Bay, mind you. A great device. I sent it with you, and you chose to take what I was doing on lead guitar and create like a weird Atari synth vibe to it.
Yeah, like, so basically, like, just like that sound was created by the guitar, like, clipping analog inside the mixer and combined with the Atari synth sound and the guitar sounds fed back into itself. So like this based on this technique called no input mixing, which technically there was an input in this, but basically the overall idea is that you like can get a lot of crazy tones by like taking an old mixer. Sometimes shitty mixers are actually better than like a really high-end mixer, and then you
love mixing on shitty mixers. My favorite.
Yeah, and then you get feedback going by like taking an aux send into one of the inputs,
right,
and you put it in, and so then you can get really crazy sounds, and then adding the lead guitar performance, and then the little bit of the Atari Punk console that I was adding bits in here and there too.
Very cool. Yeah. Very cool stuff you did. This is, I feel like, you know, we've known each other since you were a child, Patrick, let's be honest.
Yeah.
And, you know, you've had a lot of different musical courses, but I feel like this was like a very, at least for me, it was a great timing of like where you were creatively exploring and where I was creatively exploring. I feel like we came together in a nice mesh.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, like this your intent to do a psychedelic album, like some of my various electronic experimentation just seemed to be like really, as you say, really good timing.
Well, yeah, and that was a lot of what I was trying to do with Kent State was not only a tribute to the tragedy massacre that I was born into on 20 days after it, but also a tribute to Devo, where if you look at the history of Devo, Joe Walsh, Patti Smith, you'll find that the Kent State tragedy is very much a part of their history. And so that was a lot of... I was trying to latch on to that as a Gen Xer, to just try, I was exploring, just being an artist with all this stuff, or a hack, as a lot of my better critics may call me. If you want to call me a hack, please do, because I myself think I'm one of the fucking best hacks ever. So I'm a hack. I take pride in it. I don't worry about it. I'm trying stuff. We're all trying stuff, right? Let's have some fun. And
yeah,
let's...
if only the best birds in the forest would sing, the forest would be really quiet.
Patrick Cunningham. Fitzgerald Cunningham, what's your middle name? Scott. Patrick Scott Cunningham. With the birds in the forest, what was the quote?
Oh, this quote I read was like, if only the best birds in the forest sang, the forest would be really quiet.
If only the best birds in the forest would sing, the forest would be quiet. We're going to close that out with the last song of the album, Missy Information, which, in case you can't tell, it's one of my Gemini tirades, trying to put it out there of what I, kind of some thoughts what I think might be happening. And let's see what happens. Here we go. I'm looking for OBS. OBS. Good night. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. We will be having new music videos for all of this and all sorts of information. In fact, the liner notes and credits, if you go to our Bandcamp site, you can see all of it there. And we're looking forward to elaborate through new music videos that I promised to get out to myself, and none of them did. Because you can't, if it's not ready, it's not ready, right, baby? But soon, over the next couple months, I'm hoping to have a video out or a song. I appreciate your attention. I hope you have a good 2025. And let's take a little look at the last tone we call Missy Information. Bye-bye. Good night, and thank you for joining us. Trigger Production. credit for Greg. I think Greg is my boy. I think I fucking raised up Greg. And he is like a lot of people I see out there. Oh, we're coming back. We're gonna come back and we'll see what this does. Oh, that's the end of it. And escaping out of that. We'll come back. Patrick, you still hot?
Yes, I am.
All right, let's conclude this thing. Hello.
Yeah.
This is Jeff Dodge with the Peasant Revolution Band. You've now witnessed the full dance party record release. What do they call it on Bandcamp? The listening party. A listening party. First time I've tried this. It's been really fun. And my cousin Patrick has been here, who was a huge participant, designed the album cover. Patrick, let's get a little bit of your info on that. Can you hear or see me? Where
Yes,
am
I can see you.
I? You can see me, but
So
no
like
audio.
a window for the screen capture.
Oh, that's right. I gotta switch this guy out. Let's do this one. We'll do. No. I need to go here, and echo a screen capture. Just a second. If I could just remember my hand from my brain. Window capture. Yes. I'm looking for. We're on Google Chat kind of thing, aren't we?
Yes, Google Chat.
Oh, there it is. There we are. Gotcha. Boom. And how's that? There we are. Yes, Patrick Cunningham in the house. And let's test 1, 2. You can hear you, it looks like.
Yes, I can.
Mason Jar Brain, in final concluding moments. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's take a little look at the social media catastrophe we've caused with this, which is about 3 to 5 people, from what I can tell. But I'm gonna do a little refresh on a couple things here, and let's see if there's any comments by chance, questions that the audience might have had about how we did this, and we can go from there. And if not, I'm pretty. It's getting late, and I'm ready. I'm prepared to conclude for sure. There we go. Not seeing any. Oh, here it's the chats. Let me scan. So on the old YouTube, looks like it's just us. On the Twitter, I just want to be cool to the few fans we get, and we've had a few people dropping by. I'm gonna hit the old refresh. And yeah, man, it's looking like no one has any questions. So I'm gonna leave it as it is. Patrick, any commentary you want to make?
Well, it was a really great album. It was fun to contribute to it, and if you can pull my video up, you'll see like I have a little bit of an overlay of the album art going.
I think it's where is it? Where'd it go?
There should be whatever browser you opened the Google Meeting in.
I got all these Googles, and it's no, that's not it. Oh, I think I see it. No, that's not it either. I lost it. Why have I lost your window? It's so fascinating. Great TV value. Let's go with this one. Well, what I have right now is the Twitter screen. Yeah. Are you on there?
No, I'm on the Google Meeting, whichever browser you opened that Google Meeting in.
Well, from what I can see is they can hear you talking to like an old image of me. So maybe we should just let it ride with that for the time being with our technology. And I'll just do a little... there we go. Patrick, thank you so much for joining us on this. It's wonderful to not only watch you grow up, but to experiment with art with you. So, you're a great contributor, and I just like to remind the audience once again that the tinkly, weird bell sound you hear on the main title track is Patrick's very particular recordings of these mason jars, a variety of them with various volumes of water and texture in them. So great stuff. You never got a chance. I'll leave you with this. You never got a chance to meet my friend Derek Eklund ever, did you?
No, I don't think so.
Oh boy, you guys are peas in the pod. I can't wait to do that one. One of these days, Patrick Cunningham and Derek Eklund will meet, and we'll get to witness that most likely on Trench Digger Productions, the same Bat channel, all Bat times. Anything you want to say goodnight to, Patrick?
I think, yeah, good night. I just hope you enjoyed the album. It was fun making it. It was like a great collaboration, and have a good night.
Good night, everybody. We're going to leave you with an hour plus 6 minutes of the original tracks of this album. If we haven't been shut down by now by our bots out there through the corporate blah, 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 we are going to leave you with the original incantations that made this thing possible. And here you go. Let's see what I get here.
Let's put a
Thank you. Good night.